Now, the BJP is set to announce Narendra Modi as its prime ministerial candidate for 2014. This after its parliamentary board meeting at 5 this evening. But despite firm opposition by the party's senior-most leader L.K. Advani, hectic parleys continued late into the night to ensure a smooth elevation for Modi. Nitin Gadkari rushed to Delhi to mediate and held a late-night meeting with Advani. The RSS had told the BJP earlier this week that it was time. The announcement was made ahead of the state elections. And since then, party president Rajnath Singh has held a number of meetings with senior leaders like Advani, Sushma Swaraj and M.M. Joshi, who were opposed to the Modi announcement. Sushma has said she will convey her views during the meet in the evening, while Joshi has told Rajnath he will go with the party's decision.
पार्टी के इंटरनल मैटर्स है।
किस तरह से इसके फर्क पड़ेगा सर अगर इनका नाम अनाउंस होता है? सर एक स्मॉल कमेंट प्लीज।
नहीं।
Well, let's go across to Ketki, who joins us from outside Advani's residence. Also, Rohit joins us from Gandhinagar. Ketki, first few meetings went on late into the night yesterday. What news do you have today?
Well, certainly the meetings went on late into the night, and that was precisely to decide whether a parliamentary party board meeting should be called. Because remember, yesterday there was no sort of clarity on what would happen, whether the announcement would happen just in a press conference or whether it would happen in a parliamentary party board meeting. After that, a decision would be taken. So it seemed clear that after Rajnath Singh met with Sushma Swaraj, she made it clear that there should be a parliamentary party board meeting. That seems to be the view that now has been taken by the party, which is why the announcement of the 5 o'clock parliamentary party board meeting has come through late into the night. There were also meetings at L.K. Advani's house where Nitin Gadkari came and met him. Now, this is not the first time he's met him in the last few days. It was just before he left for Nagpur. He did pay him a visit, trying to win his support for Narendra Modi's elevation, but that does not seem to have happened still yet. L.K. Advani even earlier had pointed out that perhaps Narendra Modi's elevation could spell political doom for the party, especially if the party does not really get the numbers after the 2014 elections. So in a sense, L.K. Advani is expected to make his voice heard even this time around in the parliamentary party board meeting. Whether he will be the only dissenting voice, that will be something that will be interesting to see. It's certainly a big day for Narendra Modi, given that this was something that was an announcement expected to be coming for a long time now. But with opposition within the party, there is certainly a lot of talk that rivals will be talking about. As far as L.K. Advani goes, whether this will also mean the complete political isolation of the party patriarch, that is also something that people have already started talking about. And Sushil Modi's tweet night before last was a clear indication of the mood within the party, especially within the party cadre. Gargi?
All right, Ketki, well, let's find out what the man in question, what his plans are for today. Rohit, so that big announcement in Delhi, hectic activity, we had all these parleys going on yesterday, but what is Modi's plan today?
Well, Gargi, let me tell you, in fact, there's been lots of developments that have happened in the last 24 hours in Delhi. But here in Gandhinagar, that's where the residence and the official office of the Gujarat Chief Minister is located. Nothing much has really happened since yesterday. And in fact, yesterday he went on with his normal schedule. And in fact, morning he attended a program of the Kisan Manch. And later on, entire day he was at his official clearing out all the necessary files. And in fact, we are told even today he will be in office. There are no official engagements, no official events as such. But in the evening at 6 p.m., he'll be attending a program at Ahmedabad Management Association. But right during the day, he'll be meeting his officials, carrying out the normal work of in his office. But yes, he's keeping an eye. We've been told by sources he's keeping an eye on developments in Delhi. He realizes it's a big moment for him. This is the day he's been waiting for. This is the day the cadre of Gujarat BJP has been voting for. But yes, there have been strict instructions right from the CM's office that no one is going to speak before the formal announcement is made. And that's perhaps why you'll realize there's been no official statement from the Gujarat BJP, no statement from the Gujarat BJP President R.C. Faldu on the issue. There is a wait and watch policy that's being adopted. The Gujarat BJP leaders saying that they are waiting for the official announcement. But yes, it's a day which there are thousands of workers. The Chief Minister himself has been waiting for. In fact, when in 2012 the elections, Gujarat CM Narendra Modi had won it third time around. At that very moment, workers and party leaders, there were lots of noises about Narendra Modi being made a prime ministerial candidate. And now perhaps that's something which is going to turn into a reality. That's something the workers have been waiting for. But man in the center of the entire entire media scanner. Narendra Modi himself hasn't really spoken to media. He just made a brief presence before the media yesterday at the Kisan Manch program. But today, not before 6, we are not expecting him to either come out or make a statement. But apparently waiting for the big announcement to be made in Delhi.